live again with more Dark Souls 2. Let me just do all my YouTube setup things and all of that in order to get this pretty. I know yesterday I did a tiny stream, but my son and I had plans to go out and get a new pet, an axolotl, which he's over there somewhere. So we did, and it was really, really cool. We finally got ourselves a little axolotl. We named him Toothless. Super cute. So he's over there swimming. Oh, I really hope whatever it is that's over there doesn't try to eat me while I'm doing my YouTube stuff. I hear it. He's walking. He doesn't sound good. He sounds angry. I hate them. See, they're not... I shouldn't say I hate them, because they're really not that bad. They're just more annoying than anything. So, you know. Yeah, they're not that bad. I've fought worse things. Those ones aren't too bad, though. So let me check the stream. That looks good. Why is this all separated like it is? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Are we live on Twitch? Doesn't... Oh, there we go. Okay, is it about that time? Ooh, got a resub. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Alright, so that's in place. Let's check YouTube as well. I think that should be set. I don't see the chat yet, though, so maybe it's not. I at least see part chat. Where's the Twitch chat? That's the weirdest part. I don't see Twitch chat yet. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Twitch chat's good. Restream's up. Let's check. Everything else is set here. Okay, looks good. So now I can just view it. No, I don't want to step into any new car or anything like that. I don't care. I'm going to skip the ad so I can watch my own stream and just make sure everything looks good. All right. I don't trust Restream. Restream's always behind. I see my baby girl right there. Hi, baby. Hi. She's jealous, though, because she heard me talking to Toothless earlier, and I'm like, I love you, Toothless. She goes, well, you replaced me quick. And I was like, hey, how could I not? Toothless is adorable, and he's got these little gill things that go flap, 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 flap. Yeah, he's adorable. I think I can be justified in that. Oh, one of these big ones. All right. These guys do way more damage than I would expect. Something over there I need to get. Alright. I guess I am going to have to kill off a couple of these. Got me. I want whatever's sitting over there because I don't know what it is, but given how far into the game I am, I kind of want it because it's probably good. Right there it is. I see it. Alright, let's just get our soul stuff back. I think probably the most annoying part of this area is the fact that I'm walking through this water, so I'm nice and slow. And it's really annoying to be so slow. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Mister, you saw me, so come on over. Oh. Oh, now he got me. Oh, no, I guess I could just run. These guys are really annoying. They're really... Again, they're not hard. It's just the floor. The floor is terrible. And because the floor makes you walk so slow... You feel even worse. Dried root. No idea if that's even good. That's the problem. I'm expecting yes. It's probably the best item in the game, if you ask me. Alright, so... Ooh, double death. Alright, so over there is stuff. And what's really funny is it looks like there's an item over there, and there very well might be an item over there. What is this? Examine. Use Dragonstone. I don't know, I guess so. Is things going... See, there's items over there. Okay. That feels like a necessary thing. I don't know where I got the Dragonstone. I have no idea. Not one clue where I got that Dragonstone. Is this shortcut now? Do I have shortcut? Please say this is shortcut, because if this is shortcut back up to the top, I'll be pretty happy. I have shortcut now? Yep. That is why do I have two? Where's this one lead me? I'm going even higher? Where am I? Oh my goodness, this is all the way back at the beginning. Oh wow. That's, you know, Dark Souls 2 doesn't have a lot of shortcuts. There's very few of them. Which is kind of a shame. Because all the other Dark Souls have shortcuts, where once you go through an area, they make these little pathways and you're able to go back. Actually, now I think about it, I know the first one has a really good one. I don't know if I want to keep going this way. Like, I kind of do, but I want to see... I feel like that's the way I have to go. But I just want to double check. I don't want to miss anything. Like I had on 2 streams ago, people were saying there's no way this is a first playthrough, because I have had like a lot of health, a lot of life, things like that. Estus flask, and they're like, there's no way this dude is first playthroughing this. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a first playthrough. Ooh, Dark Blood or Drake Blood Greatsword. I promise you, it's a first playthrough. It's just I'm very, very thorough. I look at everything. Very much a completionist in how I play games. If at all possible. Like, unfortunately, this game, I could probably... Well, I can't now because I did mess up and I killed, what's-her-face, Lutanda, or... I probably shouldn't have, but I really wanted her sword, and I thought that's how you get it. And it was. And I was worried about... Just like Benhart of Jugo, I did the same thing to him. I was worried because I didn't summon them, because I haven't really been using summons much. I have used a few, but to be honest, I always forget in these games because of the hollow mechanic that you have to be human. So when I die a bunch, I'm not using human effigies. I'm still semi-hollowed. And therefore, I'm not seeing summon signs when they show up. I'm sure there are summon signs, but I never know. So I've only used summons a couple of times, not many, and because of that, I know I messed up some of their quests, because you have to summon them so many times in order to actually do their quest, and I most definitely did not do that. So I was sort of like, well, you know, there's no way I'm gonna get Benhart of Jugo. There's no way I'm gonna get this Lyriel girl, because I'm almost near the end, like, and I was. To be honest, I killed her in Black Gulch when I found her by accident almost. And I'm like, well, there's no way I have enough bosses left. And it's true, because after I killed her, I went one layer over, like just one layer over, and I was already at the spot where her brother was, so I already kind of would have ruined that. Like, she wouldn't have... Ooh. Oh. Oh. This guy's a bit tougher than I was expecting. Huh. Oh, whoa, what is this? Oh, I missed them all. I'm dumb. I wasn't ready and I missed them all. Come here, bud. Was I already in this area? I guess I must have been. I don't know. This one's broken, so you have to like run over it at just the right time. I'm ready. Running. Oh, wow. Oh, that one was fine there. Alright, cool. Which way am I supposed to go? Is it this way? I feel like no. There's the... Okay. Hexagon, all right. Hello. Those guys are not fun. Not fun at all. Actually, they are fun. I take that back. They are fun. Some of the most fun fights I find in Souls games are against humanoid enemies because they use similar stuff to you, so it's like a duel, and it's a lot of fun. All right. Big jump. Just looking, because I don't know. I mean, I could go there. Whoa! Aha! I figured there was one of you somewhere. You and I were going to have it out. I knew you were floating around here. I just didn't know where. I did not know exactly where, but I knew he was here somewhere. Hey, Zevi, how are you? Oop. Look at you. Look at you, Mr. Mister. Oh, no. Dark Spirit Forlorn. Ah! I don't want to fight Dark Spirit Forlorn and this other dude at the same time. That seems like a recipe for disaster. So let's see if I can kite these guys on a merry chase. Well, not that merry of a chase. Woo! Ha-ha! I don't want to do this. Would you stop following me? We are not friends. He fell too far. Take that. No, he definitely wants to be friends. I just don't want to be friends with him. Must move, must move. Leave me alone, sir. Sir? Sir? Ah. You're making me use all my Estus for this. I'm not happy about it. All right, Mr. Forlorn, you are really making me upset right now. that I can't. Come on. Oops. Oh, done. Yeah, that scythe really hurts. It really does. Hey, Mango King, how are you? Yes, it really, 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 really hurts, and I don't like it. It's that grab that thing has, man, because it hooks you first and then pulls you in if you don't get it right. I guess I could have led him on a merry chase around through there, but oh well. Let's see, what do I got? I have Estus Flask plus... Okay, let's do this. I don't even know what I'm fighting, but from what I understand, lightning pretty much... Lightning pretty much is the bane of everything. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, not her. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, man. I shouldn't have done the heal. You had more health pots than he did. Well, they generally don't. Some do, some don't. I don't think the Forlorn ever uses healing pots. Some do. So I understand this lady can be one of the more annoying ones in the game because she has the ability to summon in other enemies, including Velstadt, a boss we fought earlier. And I'm glad you're doing good, Mango King. Happy Sunday to you. I have church later tonight. My son and I, we slept through the morning service, but we have church at night too, so... Yeah, this is Dark Souls 2, Zevikin. This is the second one. The one that people don't seem to like, and I don't know why. They really don't... Oh, that's awesome to hear, Mango. Absolutely awesome to hear. Where was the retreat at? Was it like a youth camp kind of thing or something similar to that? Where am I at? Pepperdine. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Well, I'm happy you got a chance to go. That's awesome. My son and I, we had plans yesterday, and we went and got a pet axolotl. So his tank is, you probably can see it. It's right there. He's up there in that tub right behind my head, right there, because we need to prep the water for him. But we named him Toothless, and he's super cute. Super, 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 super cute. All right. You again. These night guys, man, they could be fun. By fun, I mean not fun. Like that. They hit really hard. And now I have to fight my way back down. Or... No, probably not. I probably have to fight my way back down. I was thinking about... Yep, we named it Axolotl. Or the Axolotl we named Toothless, yeah. Again, the reason why we named it that way was because he looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And the really cool part about Mr. Toothless, we did his entire cage in Viking themed. So we got like a Skyrim helmet, we got like a Viking longboat. I want to go over there, but I don't. And I know there's a guy right here. And our axolotl is black, so he looks like this. Oh, you met Toothless at that's awesome. Yes, actually, the term Viking is. I'm glad you brought that up, Mango. I love history. Medieval history is one of my favorites. So yes, to go a Viking, yeah. The term we use for Viking isn't even really correct because they would have been a Vikingar is, I guess, the proper way of pronouncing that. Because to go a Viking was a profession, not what they were. They were Danes. They would refer to themselves as Danes or whatever the case may be. And they went a Viking. Not every Dane also went a Viking. Ooh, there is stuff over there. So we're going to run and jump. And hopefully not die. Vine Balm. How many of you are there? Yes, a Dane. Twinkling Twilight. I want to sneak up on this guy. Man, you fat roll like I do. At least there was lots of these guys to pick up. Twinkling Twilight. Me might have learned it from you. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's a good chance. Yeah. Yeah, he may have learned it from me. Yeah, I'm a fat roller. It's funny, every time I do fat rolling in this game, I'm like, seriously, Dark Souls, you don't have to make me feel bad. If I want to fat roll, that's me every morning when I get out of bed. Alright, let's see. So, we are set. I should probably... I got Radiant Life Gems. Nice. So, we're going to come in here, and I'm going to do this resin fire thing. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's even better or whatnot, but we're going to give it a shot. And let's see what I got to do with this lady. Come on, lady. I'm really scared because I don't know what those are going to do. Come on. Lady, you need some sort of like facial routine or something because you've got some problems. You're not that fat. I've seen a lot of your sword videos. Well, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Zevi. I got a little chunk on me. I definitely do. I need to lose that. I really do. I started working out again. I haven't worked out heavily in several months, so I need to do it again. And not just to look good, you know. My girlfriend's always like, she says she'll love me anyway. I don't know, but I just want to be healthy. I don't want to swing a sword around and be like, you know. And I have my son too. You know, I've got important stuff, and I don't want, you know, oh, I guess I have to go down. Ooh, this area looks good. I don't want to be unhealthy for him, you know, if he wants to play or something outside, and I'm just like, hold on, I'm too tired. That's not good. Dude, she bought you a sword. See, that's a keeper right there. What'd she get you? What'd she get you, man? Share pictures in Discord. I want to see it. I have a whole HEMA section in Discord. Please share pictures of swords. Nice. You mean one like this right here? One like this? What kind of guy can just reach over to the side and grab a bunch of katanas? That's me right there. All right, so let's see. I don't know what I want to do. Give me more of that, but I might just try to throw a few more into decks. I feel like 50. I used to be interested with the history of Berserk Sword. They would go in trance and strike fear. Did it all for Valhalla. Yes, indeed. They said there's some evidence about using psychedelic mushrooms as well. I think that science is, I don't want to say has been debunked. I don't think it has, but it's called into question, I think. People have started to call into question whether or not that's just popular media or propaganda of the time. They're not really sure. But again, if your entire religious zeitgeist is that you can only go to Valhalla by dying in combat, you know, one of my favorite shows is I really need to buy those. Those are really good. Is The Last Kingdom, and what's his name? Bernard, the guy who wrote the books. He took a lot of time analyzing the history. Oh, I actually have Vinland Saga. Oh, hold on. Just because you mentioned it, Mango. All right, Mango. Since you mentioned it, I got the collector edition of the first, and I actually have the other ones out there too. So yes, I have Vinland Saga right here. So I'm glad you brought it up. But yes. No, I actually really like Vinland Saga as well. Like it's fascinating to me. I really do like Vinland Saga. I've watched all of season 1. I haven't watched season 2 yet because I started getting the manga and I wanted to read through those first. But yes. Where's this? Oh, I already. What am I missing? I apparently missed something because there must have been another way shrine or something here. Season 2 is Farm Simulator. Never put it past the jealous doubt nerdus. Yeah, Thorfinn is not exactly, but Farm Arc. And Thorfinn's interested. That's interesting. You know, one of the things that I really, really liked in The Last Kingdom, before I start digging through here, I want to see where I missed. I'm missing a bonfire, so we're gonna look for it. The one thing I liked in The Last Kingdom is Father Biaka. He's really fascinating, and they play on, I'm trying to remember the historical character, so forgive me if I get it wrong, but there was a Danish king of the area that's now essentially London, who was interested in Christianity, but obviously almost in like a mocking way. But eventually he did convert, and he became King Athelstan at his christening. I never understood that practice, to be honest. I'm Protestant, by the way, but I never understood the idea of christening, like taking a different name. You know, I feel like what Paul said in Corinthians, you know, you remain as you are called. But in any case, that's neither here nor there. The argument is more for, like, he became King Athelstan. He took, like, an English name instead of his Danish name, and I'm trying to remember the name of it now, and it's going to bother me until I think of it. But in the show, they portrayed, during one of the big battles, Biaka makes a statement and acts like it's a prophecy type thing that, you know, that Skorka of the White Horse would die by his spear, but he wasn't even using a spear, because the monks at the time thought, even the warrior monks thought, that they weren't supposed to shed blood, so they often used mattocks and stuff like that so they wouldn't, you know, actually pierce the skin. Though, I don't know if you've ever been hit with a mace before, you still tend to bleed, so I don't quite get the idea. Albeit, I do question the religious significance or the religious fervor of some of them, because there have been stories about during like Lent and other things when they had to fast and give up specific items. There were monks who tried to get around it, like they were allowed to eat fish, so they tried to keep pigs in water and said, well, they're aquatic, we can eat them now. Water bacon, yes. I thought that was really funny, to be honest, water bacon. But yeah, in any case, at one point during the battle, someone falls, he picks up a spear and chucks it, and it pierces through Skorka's body. And this guy sees it, and then later goes, he prophesied it would happen. He said it would happen, you know, clearly their God has something. And then he became a Christian later. Why am I forgetting his name? Because it's a historical person who actually did indeed convert to Christianity and became king of what is now the London area. I forget what they called it at the time. Water bacon. Yes, water bacon. You're not allowed to eat anything but aquatic life during Lent. Well, these pigs live in water, therefore they're fish. I thought that was really funny. Yeah, there were several accounts of guys trying to do stuff like that. Like, well, you know, the rule of this monastery says we're only allowed to eat fish during Lent, but this pig lives solely in this pond, therefore it's a fish. I can eat it. I thought that was really funny. All right, let's try. Oh, hold my breath there. Water bacon. All right, this might have been a mistake. Yeah. Probably a mistake. Because now I don't know if I can get back over. I did. Barely. Yeah, I guess I could try to get over. Death! I didn't even fall that far. I just don't know where this next... Why am I traveling here? I'm dumb. I'm gonna use the shortcut so I don't have to run by those stupid, Are there multiple? Like, what's going on here? Why am I not allowed? I'm missing multiple shrines. What am I doing? Whatever. I'm going back to Dragon's Rest. I'm done. Like, demonic bacon. Maybe. Demonic bacon. I don't know. Any of the HEMA channels, Zevi. Like, if you go down, I have a section for HEMA, which is Historic European Martial Arts. Post it there. Or, you know, where near the section with the blacksmithing stuff. Oh, do I have to fight this dude now? I'm not ready for this. This is a short DLC, if this is the case. Like, if I've already... Yorg's ring. Nice. No, sir. What are you doing? Come on, dragon. Come on down. Great, now I got toxic on me because the guy's got... Okay. Perfect. I'll take a... Well, actually, I'll take a look at it right now. Baby, I will call you later. Need to take a nap. We're going to go to airport 3 a.m. Okay. All right, let me take a look at this real quick. Go on the Discord. HEMA. Oh, that thing is neat looking. It's got like a serrated edge on the back. That's unique. I'm gonna have to ask her. I have to keep changing rooms. My cat seeks attention. Understood. Understood. I get it. I don't even know why I'm bothering picking up my thing here. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, that's super cool. Have you done any cutting with it yet? I feel like you just have to like... Nice. Drank too much. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Keep wanting to get close. Where? All the way over there. Goodbye, Seek. Seek the summoning dragon. Yeah, what's up? Your question? All right, seek the affected great. Is this the end of this? It's a dull blade, and it shows the tip is sharp, the rest not so much. Interesting. I'm actually curious. I'm curious where she got it. It's unique. Examine. What's this? Crown of the Sunken King. Did I get it? Is that the end of the DLC? A faint heat. This feels like a really short DLC. Like a really short DLC. I mean, I don't... It looks like I'm missing some things that I could probably get. I don't know. Oh yeah, I've done that a lot. I wouldn't say led. I don't know. I think that's something that I'd find out in heaven, whether or not I was instrumental in leading anyone. I don't know, but in all reality, it's not us anyway. We plant the seed. It's God who does the harvest. All you can really do is do what the Great Commission says, right? It's God who provides the increase anyway. We just do our best as imperfect creatures to follow Christ and try to share the gospel. That's what our commission is. All right, let's buy some more of these things. I always encourage people, though, that they should... The idea would be people should look at you and go, I don't know what's different about you, but I kind of want to know more. Kind of like Thorfinn, you know, the whole idea of Thorfinn. He's like, I'm interested by this, you know? Oh, sweet. No, and that does not get easier. All right, Zevi, I'm going to look at that later. I definitely am, because I'm curious. I really am curious about that sword. I don't think it ever gets easier, and I think sometimes so many people try to... How's the way I want to say? I don't want to say this in a super negative, and I don't want you to look at it going, he's being negative about this one way or the other. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to get at is I think sometimes we try so hard to go, you know, knock on doors, and I don't say that's a bad thing. But following the Spirit of God and where He leads is probably the best idea. And I'll give you an anecdotal... I don't say probably the best idea. It is the best idea. I'll give you an anecdotal story on this one. Probably the best experience that I ever had was actually... I wasn't going out doing not really. I was going over and helping a sick member of our church who just needed help. So I went over and I was visiting and making sure he was doing stuff. And his neighbor, I guess, saw me and said, I've seen you come around a couple times. He wanted to know who I was. Apparently this guy was fairly gruff, like mean gruff. Like people didn't really like him. He was apparently very, very aggressive, and yet he wasn't with me. And I talked to him, and we actually started talking just a little bit, and I don't even think I brought up God or anything like that. I just said I'm from his church and I'm trying to help take care of him. And he brought up the fact of, I know I'm in the wrong place and I don't know what to do. And we talked, we prayed. He wanted to pray. He wanted to ask for forgiveness. He did. And that wasn't something like I was like, hey, do you know about Jesus? I didn't have to. He brought it up. And I don't know. I don't know what came of it. Did good things come of it? Did not? I honestly, I don't know. I couldn't tell you if because he didn't go to our church, and I wasn't expecting that. I did encourage him to find a church, and I wasn't going to be like, hey, you should come to ours and, you know, proselytize here. We're the best in the world. No, it's not our church. It's God's church anyway. I said, but you need to try to find, like, what, you know, believers and stuff. And I said, you know, look, I don't know if he did or he didn't. I don't know, but that was just a situation where I said I got probably the best response. And when I called my pastor afterward and I told him about it, and he's like, you talked to that guy? And I'm like, well, he kind of came to me. I didn't seek him out, you know? Like, it was not something where I'm like, I'm going to seek this dude out. He came to me. And again, that's anecdotal, but, you know, my pastor's the one who said it about walking in the Spirit and being where you need to be. And apparently that's where you needed to be at that exact time. I didn't go there with an intention. Like I said, I wasn't going there going, yep, this is what I'm looking for, or this is what I'm trying to do. That was not at all. Because I wasn't. I was not there to witness to anyone. I wasn't there to talk to anyone in that regard. I was there to clean up a guy's house. That's what I was there to do. So, you know, I didn't want to knock and say, oh, you shouldn't door to door. I think you should. I think that's good. I was just more like, sometimes I think if God leads you to an area, you'll get more increase than, quote, going door to door or evangelizing or doing, oh, well, Thursday night we're going out and doing this. You know? And again, I'm not trying to knock it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I think you should. But again, in the end, it's God who gives the increase, not us. We can try in and of ourselves to do this or do that or whatever, and in the end, if God's not in it, then, you know, are you going to get increase? Probably not. All right, now, does that thing go up or down? I'm so confused with this one. We'll leave it down for right now. And you're not new to that, man. There's been so many times, like, even as a fallible human, looking at all I've done wrong in my life, and obviously not liking it, right? You know, going, well, how can I make it right? Can I do this? Can I do this? Will God forgive me if I do this versus this? You know, how do I, you know, for lack of better words, I won't say penance, because I don't believe in penance either. Not in you have to do this, this, or this. I think if God leads you to try to make something right, you can. And you should, but that's not something where, you know, forgiveness is there. And I was sitting there going, well, God will never forgive me for this that I've done in my life, or this, or this, or this, or whatever the case. And I'm like, well, how can I make it right? What can I do? What can I do? And I felt fairly clearly in my spirit going, are you asking to make things right so you can be forgiven, or do you want to make things right because you're forgiven? And that kind of stuck with me going, is that what I'm trying to do? Am I trying to earn my forgiveness so God will forgive me, or am I trying to make things right because God has forgiven me? And I think going into that mindset is definitely different and something you got to think about. Because, obviously there's things I've done in my life over the almost 40 years. It's like, I specifically remember, and I'll tell this situation not as a brag or anything, because I'm very much ashamed of it, and I obviously should not have done something like this, but I did. And maybe some people would understand. But I remember playing with my son. Now, this was before I was a Christian, right? And I remember playing with my son at a park or something like that, and some other kid was being like a little bit of a bully to him. And I remember saying something not vulgar to the kid, but I think I said something like, you're worthless, you'll always be worthless, something like that. Very cruel words to a kid. Should I have done? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Was it like the parent in me trying to, protect my kid? Sure. Could I make it right? No. I don't know who the kid was. I don't know if he was a native of the area. There's no physical possible way I could make that right. If I ever met the kid and, somewhere along the line, a kid came up and said, I remember you. You said this to me when I was young. Should I apologize? Absolutely. Absolutely. But, again, there's some things you just can't make right, But that stuck with me, the idea of, are you trying to make things right so you can be forgiven, or trying to make things right because you're forgiven? There's a big difference. Yeah, we're trying. Well, see, and therein lies the idea. We're making things even. But the fact of the matter, can we? And I'm telling you this knowing that even in my own mind, I struggle with it. Because there's times I still struggle with this. Am I really forgiven? I was not a good person. I was not this. I wish I wouldn't have done this. I wish I wouldn't have seen this. I wish I wouldn't have done all this. And you can't go back and change the past, but is the sacrifice of Christ sufficient or not? And I think that's the entire point of the whole thing of Christ's sacrifices, because no matter what we can do, we can't make it right. Even David, I like Psalm, when he's talking about, if there was a sacrifice I could make, I would make it. But to you, a broken and contrite spirit, those things you will not reject. He realized his sin was great, and that he was like, in himself, if there was something I could do to make it right, I would. If there was just anything I could do, I would make it right. But he realized there wasn't. There wasn't. There's nothing he could have done to make it right. And actually, you think about it, I'll give you this. Under the Levitical system, we, as Christians in Christ through his sacrifice, there was nothing under the Levitical system that David could have done to appease God, because everything he had done, especially like with Bathsheba and Uriah, was high-handed, meaning he planned it out. Like, if you sinned against someone and it wasn't high-handed, it was fine. But committing adultery high-handedly, high-handed murder, there was no sacrifice. You were to die for those things under Levitical law, and David knew this. I don't even think, and I don't think I believe the best thing we could do is to continue forward with purpose. Yeah, that's great, Zevi. Absolutely. Yeah, there is no way we can make things right because, like, even in this instance of this kid, I'll use him, and we'll just do hypothetical. Did the words I say roll off his back? Like, who am I to this kid? Maybe they might have done no harm. He might. Or they could have irrevocably damaged his psyche, and there's no way to make that right, you know? Not in reality. So we don't know. Like you said, it's one of those things about making even. I don't think we can. We just have to be different than where we were before. I think that's the best way to look at it. We're to be different. Ooh. Ooh. Aww. You're gonna fight me on this bridge. Really? Why are you doing this? We are not friends. We are not friends. Oh my goodness. You're not. I just want to get to. Woo. When that guy hit me, I don't know if you noticed this. When he hit me, he had a special ability. He locked out my Estus flask. I can't use it. It's locked out. I can't use it. I prevailed, but my goodness, was that difficult. Bonfire lit. I'm gonna rest up. Now there's two things I can do. I do notice there's another ladder going up there, and I'm gonna do that. And I also see there's stuff here to do, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit this button because I don't know what it does, and I know there's a button over there, and I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna take out this thing. Oops, bow. Now, what's changing in the world? That was pretty much worthless. Is there another boss over here? I will have... Thank you, Mango. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by, and also for your words of encouragement, man. I really do appreciate it. You have a great day. No, leave me alone, bugs. These bugs are not fun. Because these bugs, see that little mist that they put around them? It's like a rust. And if that rust hits you, it destroys the armor you have on. Ooh. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Sanctum shield. Nice. Wait, that's the... I need to light those, I think. Alright. Are you going to join us in Ashes of Creation for Phase 3? I mean, I tried downloading it before. For the last phase it was in. It was alright. I mean, obviously I'm going to try it when new stuff comes out, Zevi. I tried the last one, and I ran around the opening area, and I'm just kind of like, Now, I know the early experience is the early experience, so don't get me wrong. I'm not even trying out the stuff where, you know, all the fun, interesting stuff is supposed to be. But the performance when I was playing was not good. Not even mildly good. And I mean, I have a decent computer, so I don't know. I don't know why it was not good, but it wasn't. Like, it was bad. You had a great time in the last one. Well, and you probably got farther than I did too. Remember where I was, I didn't do. I was very much in just the starting area and running around, so, you know, take that for what you will, I guess. Now where am I? Ah, I see where I am now. All right, all right. Let's go back up. I've been waiting on PAX Day a lot for stuff too, but there's a lot of controversy about that one going on now, which I don't quite understand. They want to release, though they're not ready for it yet. Like, it being a sandbox MMO, there really needs to be Cave of the Dead. Where am I? Actually, well, I'm gonna use one of these. Yeah, in the Cave of the Dead. Yep, fair. I don't even know where. Like, I get I'm in the Cave of the Dead. Thank you for that, Zevi, by the way. I'm more like waiting for maybe a shade or two. It's possible. It's very much possible. Am I supposed to light this? Probably. I don't know what this is. Like, oh. Gents, can you help me out here? Guys, I got. Now I'm dead. These guys did not help me like I thought they were going to. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I've never played it, so your guess is as good as mine. I've already killed Seath. I don't know what's over here. Like, I even mentioned, like, yeah, this DLC is really short. Yeah, right? Like, I said that. Like, this DLC seems really short. So I don't know what this area is. Like, it seems strange to me because I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about this area. According to the boss checklist I have over there, I don't think there's any more bosses to be had. Yeah, cave you go in to die. Exactly. Like, I don't know of any other bosses. So I don't know essentially what I'm doing here. Mostly because I just don't know. Aiden V, what's up, man? Good luck with I don't even remember this area. Oh, this is my first time, so I don't even know what's going on here, to be honest. Like, oh, I don't want to go down there. Why are you going down there? That sounds terrible. I want to light my torch, though. Yeah, I don't remember this. I already killed the dragon. Oh, these guys do petrify. I gotta break those. You don't want that. Petrify's instant death. Alright. Bonfire aesthetic. Down. What are you guys doing over there? I don't even know what's going on. Now I'm just like trying to stay away from those annoying little guys. Guys, welcome, welcome. What was up with that? Now I'm poisoned. Those little guys are just running around doing nonsense stuff. Treasure chest, treasure chest. Took like half a year to do that. Now I almost died. Petrified something. That's also nice. Thank you. No. Alright, I need to get that petrify thing down. Is this Scholar? Yes, this is Scholar Aiden. Yes, it is Scholar. Run around you. Ooh, hole. Yes, this is Scholar. You leave me alone, mister. Technically, all of you leave me alone. Whoa, big dude. I'm gonna just run around all of you. Affected grape. Great. Whoop. Gents. I'm gonna go over here and try to fight these guys. We're just gonna do one of these things. Nope. Leave me alone. That was bad. Sir, we are not friends. Actually, why am I not using this? Oh, I can't, apparently. Okay. Seriously? You, sir, are just the worst type of person. No! All right, one's down. All right, now I'm gonna have to fight all of these guys at one shot, I think. Let's see about kiting you guys around in a somewhat of a, I don't know the best way to handle this. Can I even get down there without dying? Doesn't look like it. Ah, wait. Yes, I can. Ah! Oh, all this sounds awful. Why did I do this? Area sounds terrible. I'm like just doing my best here. Okay, if I can somehow or another. Oh. I actually saw this 30. I can now activate this. All right, Mr. Bleedy over there is really annoying. So apparently these guys were in here, and I didn't even realize it. Okay. If I can get behind them and get those criticals. Looks like he wants to smash. Yes, he does. You can heal? That was uncool. Alright, let's do one of these roll around again. Whoop. Okay, up and around, and do one of these things again. Whew! This sucks! No wonder people don't like this place. Whoops. Didn't mean to do this. Great. Now we're all down here and I don't even know how to get... Ah, there's the way back up. You want to smash? Whew. Oop. All right. Need more healing things. Affected grave robber. All right. It's only the cave of the dead. Right. One down. All right, Mr. Ancient Soldier Varg. You and I. Actually, you know what? I want to do it over here, because you and I think if I can get behind you, we'll be okay. mean, I didn't get behind you there. I get it. Alright, I need to get away from you for right now. Woo! Let's get our health back up, because this guy, he does hit like a truck. Woo! Oh, he smashed me with the butt. Big gem. Bigger gem. No, leave me alone, sir. 2 down, 1 to go. Yeah. It's the hardest one, though. Really? Sir, I don't appreciate you doing that. What? Come on. Ooh, big smash. Oh. All right, Vareg or whatever you're... Did you chug another one? Yeah, he also does have a bigger club. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Not enough stamina. Not enough stamina. Whew. Oh, that place sucked. Oh my goodness, did that place suck. I'm confused. Don't I have... Oh. Wow. I went through so many stupid life gems for that. Oof. Flower. Do I drop down? Yes, I do. Torch. I'm not jumping down there. That seems dumb. Wow. I actually thought those other guys were... They only killed you like 10 times over. Yeah, if I didn't have healing, yeah, most definitely I'd have been done. He even broke my ring, though. That kind of upsets me a little bit. Like, I'm scared now. Like, I'm walking in here. I'm like, watch me die to, like, I don't know, anything else. And I'll be like, I can't believe I just died to that. Dark Greatsword. Okay. I guess I could drop down. Now, this was the first area I walked through. And I feel like there was a second door I could open down here. Ah, right here. Yes, longsword's at risk of breaking. I understand that. All right, so we got that. Let's homeward out of here, because I got stuff to spend. And I don't even know if I found everything, but I feel like I must have. Yeah, I don't know what kind of... Hey, Zevi. I'll talk to you later. I'm probably going to hop off in a little while as well. But thanks for coming by, buddy.
Bearer until...
Alright, we'll put that up to 30. I'm going to have to buy a whole bunch more life gems because I need them. Thank you.
Thanks.
Still feel like I'm missing areas. Apparently I'm still missing one in there, but I don't know where it's at. And I'm less concerned, honestly. Alright, I'm going to try the Burnt Ivory King again. Just to see how it goes, I guess. Burnt Ivory King is so... he's fun. Wait, one of my rings is broken. Actually, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to switch that ring out for maybe like a physical defense ring. Yes. Let's give that a shot. All right. Get him. That's it. Time for the Ivory King. Probably my best attempt, and unfortunately I didn't get it. So I'm probably going to end it here. I got some other stuff to do. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. Much appreciated. I will talk to you guys later.